Nom nom nom. Big breakfast!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike and you're joining me for my easy Horizon Forbidden West playthrough, where we are spending much of our time doing exploring, finding out everything in the areas, doing all the side quests, errands and the main missions. At the moment we're set for the Barren Light part of the mission. It is called the Embassy, where we are supposed to head all of that way. But before we do, since the last mission, we've had a couple of new quests pop up here. So what I want to do is I want to do those new quests before we head down that way. What is this here? This part of the embassy, override a charger. So that's an option that we've got. This thing also showed up earlier. It's Relic Ruins from the Daunt. Explore the ruins. I'm not sure what that is, but if I go into quests, okay, we've got a number of things that have come up here since the last time. So we've got a melee pit that's in chain scrape as well. That's level 1. And I'm not really sure what the melee pits are. We'll have a look at those as well when we get a chance. And Relic Ruins is also part of the selection of quests that we have. So I guess let's have a look. Explore the ruins. Treasures await those who dare explore the ruins of the old world. So it'd be interesting to see what's in there. Oh, and rewards wise, we also get skill points for these. That's good. Melee pit doesn't show what the rewards are, but any Osram worth their steel. Nose training in close combat at chain scrapes melee pit can make the difference between life and death. So this is basically training. I assume there would be rewards that come along with that, so we'll take a look at that as well. Jobs, there's nothing currently here. This is, if I'm right, this is where you create jobs for hunting or for searching for particular items that you need for whether it be upgrades or otherwise. Errands, we've already done a couple. We've still got that side mission on hold. That will come out once the embassy is completed. And the embassy is, of course, the next main mission. So let's start us a couple of side quests. Before we do, actually, as we're right here in this little area, why don't we take a look at the armor dealer? I can't seem to find where. Well, the outfit dealer is here. And there's a weapon dealer here with the workbenches. Can't seem to highlight over it. But let's have a look. There he is there. Let's speak to him, see what weapons he's got.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Well, thank you, sir.
I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you?
She's a customer, dude.
Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Alright, let's have a look at what we got. There's a promise of not being disappointed. Alright, weapons. We've got 3 here, and they are uncommon weapons. We've got a Fire Hunter Bow for 127, plus a bristleback circulator. A Warrior Bow, commonly used by the Kaja military. This fast-firing bow is best suited for close-range encounters. Okay. So this particular bow is very similar to the bow that I think we've already got. If we go into sell, we can actually see Kaja Behemoth Short Bow. So this one is firing at a range of 23, but this is upgraded as well, so bear that in mind. This fires at 12. I can't remember whether... I think it was 16, so might not be worth getting that one. And then we've got a Sharp Shot Bow. Okay, so this is actually probably... I want the Fire Hunter Bow, I want the Sharp Shot Bow. At the moment, I've got the Hunter Bow, which fires at strength of 28. But this one fires Where is it? Okay, it was in the wrong place. This one fires at a rate with 50 damage, and that's at its basic level. I need a charger circuit. I'd really like that, actually. But we also want this. This is going to help us fire some fire arrows as well. Buy and equip. I'm going to replace the tripcaster. Just don't really use that very often. Not going to get the warrior bow, but the short bow. The short bow I have interest in. I think I'd actually like to create a job for that. Now, what else we got? Tools, fast travel packs, smoke bombs, more resources, and that's about it from there.
Come back anytime.
Thanks.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
That's a bit cold, dude. Come on. An ammo that deals fire damage. Excellent. So we got that. Let's check this guy out. Now he's talking to us. Osram Explorer. No, not really that bothered. Nora Huntress. They don't really appeal much. Let's not bother with those. Okay. Alright, right now I've got a sharp bow. We're going to come back to that. Hopefully we'll be able to solve that as we go. So let's start off. Let's turn off the, yep, as I said, jobs. It's under jobs. Let's turn off the job for the moment.
Can't go to work with a broken hammer.
And we're going to go to this particular quest. Am I on the quest? I am on the quest, right. There we go. We want to go that way. Okay, that be in here. Oh.
Eyes up here, brother.
Eyes up here, brother. Okay.
Hey, Loy.
Oh, it's Petra. Okay.
For that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down.
Cheers. What's my
Get
beer?
a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
That is a nice mug.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends.
Damn, she's got some
Anyway.
serious attitude.
Right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees.
You know, it's gone way past
What are they doing in
lunchtime.
the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a Twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talland. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Nice.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks.
Guy
They
does
showed
not
up
look
one
like
day,
he's got any
rampaging
fight
around
in
the
him.
valley like they exploded out of a forge.
Just look like he cannot be bothered.
Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Olvin's plans. Now, if only there were some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession Decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Carja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that. I think the bristlebacks came out of Olvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbroker's ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Who is this Tolland Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvin go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Tolland works for Ulvin?
Ha! Ulvin might think so, but Tolland scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
So about Ulvin.
Around here, everything's about Ulvin.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvin?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Carja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Carja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvin has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
I'll
Interesting.
come up that way. I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Tollan making it rougher.
Petra said Tolland has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
Could have a word with him first. Alright. I think number 2 is this way. Tolland. Let's go have a quick word with Tolland.
How goes it,
Oh.
Hammerhead?
Where is it?
Ah, there you are.
Before I talk to you, I'm just going to come in here and steal some of your stuff. Sweet.
It's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Carja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed him myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the shadow Karja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Karja lovers. On your blasted way.
Wow. I'm the savior of Meridian, damn it. You don't get to talk to me like that.
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
This is true. Okay, can't climb here. Alright, so mission is simple. Get up there. Do some stuff. Got some question marks. Gonna go and see this Twilight Karja camp.
I can override one of these chargers.
Shall I override one of
I have
these
to go on
chargers?
quiet, so I won't spook the herd.
Can I whistle? No.
If I find the right cauldron, hopefully I'll override this machine.
Okay. So this will help me to get around a little quicker. And it looks like a symbol has popped up at the bottom for calling in my ride. So maybe now that I've overridden this one, I can, from here on out, I assume, override more. Up here? I can. Awesome. Come on.
These people are under attack.
Okay.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for change rate.
Okay. Can't make any more. Alright.
Not looking good, folks.
Looks like a beast. Scary numbers.
Might as well call it quits.
More machines on
Get
their
to
way.
safety! I'll handle the rest!
Go, Lakasha! I'll help the Nora!
You
a little charged attack is quite powerful. It just takes a while
That's the last
to
of them. Better check on the refugees.
actually perform. So maybe it's a bit of a last resort kind of attack. Alright, where am I going?
Is it bad, Lukasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Okay, and where is this Savohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
Until he returns. He will return. He must.
Don't sound so sure.
You're Shadow Karja, aren't you?
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being...
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja in shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in Twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there.
Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lukasha. You need to consider packing up and...
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure.
Man, he's probably dead.
Shelter looks like a more pressing concern. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower's falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.
Alrighty.
Send this to my stash.
Regained control. And we're going to somehow get up there, I guess. Ba-da-ba-dum. Okay. Okay, we can climb here. Okay. Ah, didn't see this path.
Part of the ladder. Akasha was right. The trail's in bad shape. This looks recent. Must have broken off when Savohar climbed up here.
I think we'll manage.
I think I can
Okay.
reach those beams if I jump against the cliff.
What? Jump X against the cliff, then tap circle to perform a wall jump. Oh. Hey, nice.
Okay, now how to climb higher. Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through. I need to find another way up.
Oh, no, okay. Alright, made that climb.
Bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side.
Might be able to, what a joke.
It's a lot of blood. Savohars? There's the Stormbird.
Oh
Getting
dear.
closer.
Got blood stains. Let's see if I can avoid these lot.
Machines. Savohar must have snuck past them. Probably
Scavengers.
slip past them. Or take them out.
Scroungers. Okay, gotta get down here. Dang it. They're gonna see me, aren't they? Uh-huh, there we go.
Okay. I think I'm in the clear.
Do, do, do,
There's Savohar. In pretty bad shape.
Ah, there you are.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. The true sun above me.
You must be Savahar.
The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. No. No. The vessel must be empty for the coming vision.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. All part of the ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the beacon.
This dude ain't gonna live.
I just need to see the Twilight path. My people will find their home.
Listen, Lakasha is doing the best she can down there, but machine attacks, angry Oseram. The Order is scared, Savahar.
The last rays of eventide will burn away their fear.
I don't think so. What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something?
A path to a new home. The fallen machine can only mean that the storm has passed. Salvation is at hand.
Or some Oseram shot it, and it hit an old tower. Look, I think you punctured a lung. You can't heal it with prayer.
The sun will provide. And I will not lose faith.
I'd be more concerned about losing blood.
Yeah, me too. Okay, at this point,
Your people
what do
are
we do?
worried about you. They need shelter, security.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way. This
I
eventide.
think you've been staring at your salvation this whole time.
The true sun above me.
Gotta get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart.
Okay.
A Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything? This pigment would work well on armor.
Okay. Made it here. Let's see what we can find.
The Oseram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back.
Ooh, nice little purple thing. Ah, signal lens. That's what I got
Nice.
before.
Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Guess so. Stormbird heart. Look at that.
There.
Damaged
The Order
coil.
should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either. Savahar? How you holding up? I need to get back over there.
Dude, you still alive?
Savahar?
I guess not.
I guess you did the best you could. Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe.
Do it, dude. Alright. So we've got the Storm Heart. Got everything we need. Quick save. And let's head back down into the valley. Do you reckon we can make that jump? I reckon we can make that jump. Probably wasn't the best of ideas doing that, but Can I make that jump? No, I definitely can't make that jump. Okay, there's actually nothing to grab onto. I did not think that through. Alright, we're gonna have run-ins. Jump up here. Okay. Over there. Oh, no. Just run, dude. Just run. Don't look back. Okay. Okay. Can't go anywhere. Okay, I'm not really that sure if this is the right way. Ouch.
There's Tolland.
Huh? That worked. I'm not complaining.
I'm
I'm not dead.
Gent,
Oh, what's he doing here?
so I'll give you one more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Asaram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Carja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get your consciences ready.
Hold on now, Tolland.
You again? Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or Shadow Carja fleabags. I'm taking it.
Let's be nice, as always.
Okay, so you clipped the Stormbird. But it's brought you nothing but trouble since. Refugees, squabbles, me. Might be hard to swallow, but it's time to cut your losses, don't you think?
Come on, boss. It's not worth it.
Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape.
Back to Chain
I need a
Scrape.
drink.
Get your ass back to Chain Scrape. Coming up in my hood.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have?
Damn straight. What choice do you have?
Please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To chain scrape, then.
Alright, so Twilight Path completed. That's another couple of points that we got there. Going Infiltrator. Stealth Tear. Quiet Movement. Move more quietly, reducing the chance of detection by enemies. Go on then. I'm good with that. And Silent Strike. Heal. Recover health when using Silent Strike. I kind of heal fairly quickly and often. So I'm not sure I need that straight away. Melee attacks are quieter, reducing the chance of being detected by enemies nearby. That will definitely be useful. And low profile, reduce your visibility to enemies. Why not? Stealth Stalker. Skill is automatically learned. Right, I see. Good. Activate a cloaking device based on Stalker technology to decrease visibility to enemies. Aiming a weapon or using melee attacks temporarily deactivates the device. Very high visibility reduction. Bonus damage versus unaware targets plus 50%. That's pretty damn good, actually. Is that passive? I wonder if that's passive. Alright. Excuse me. Valor Surge. You've unlocked your first Valor Surge. Hold square to equip it. Got it. Okay, so I have this equipped. Not enough skill points. Ah! So upgrading, I need another 3 skill points to upgrade to level 2. Interesting. This requires 1 point. So these don't require anything to upgrade them. Interesting. Not sure how they upgrade then. Okay. So where is that? How do I activate it? You've equipped a Valor Surge. Valor Surge is extremely powerful, rare abilities that can instantly turn the tide of a fight. Surge Restful. Activate the Valor Surge by opening the weapon wheel, L1, and tapping R1. So, got it. L1. Tap. Not enough points, it says. R1 active. So where is the Valor? Okay, I'm not really... I'm going to have to figure this out, I guess. Do I... Skill already acquired. Hold L2 and tap R1 to use. Okay. That doesn't seem to be active. Maybe it only works... Ah, okay. So it only works if I've got my correct weapon on. Okay. So we've completed that side quest. So we're next going to head back here. There was another quest that was available there, which seems to have disappeared. So we'll head back in. In fact, let me head here. And apparently from here... yep, fast travel for free. So I can press circle and fast travel to wherever I want to go for free. So really I don't need the travel packs, do we? Ultimately, I mean, if we keep doing it like this, you're never too far away from a save point. Alright, so now that I'm back here, side quest is activated. So what I'm going to do is quickly save. And we're going to stay here for now. We're going to end the episode here. So next one we'll go to that new side quest. We'll get that done and then move on with the main quests after that. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, stay safe and happy gaming.
Thanks for